future, maybe start saving for it, like, so you can see if you're going to want to continue what you started. Do not force yourself to get a video up, but also if you want to keep yourself motivated, just remember the reasons you started. I think it's literally my life. You don't understand. No one understands my obsession with hello and welcome back to my channel. I don't know what I'm talking about and but I'm here with another video. Do not understand. I don't know what mood I'm in today. I'm being in a bit of a weird mood all week, but anyway, gonna do a quick intro. You know, the same things. If you enjoy this video, please give it a few thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe and follow my socials in the description. A quick intro about me. I don't do this in all the videos, but sometimes I do. My name's Amelia. I'm a business and management student at Portsmouth Uni. I'm in 3rd year and I'm somewhat doing YouTube. Don't know. I do videos from like uni videos to like mainly lifestyle videos, sometimes talking about musicals and like Glee, which will be one of the videos coming up after this one, but at some point, because I'm obsessed with Glee, I'm obsessed with musicals, it's literally my life. You don't understand. No one understands my obsession with musicals and Glee. But anyway, you get all that sprinkled in, and I do vlogs on my vlog channel, which is linked down in the description, where I post uni vlogs and weekly vlogs, mostly uni vlogs now because uni's back, so. And like last year I will be doing Vlogmas, but that's a while away. Anyway, welcome back to my channel and let's get on with the video. This video I am doing something, I was originally going to do the top 10 tips. The 10 tips on how to start a YouTube channel, but I'm just going to do tips on how to start a YouTube channel because I didn't write these things down because I've been busy all week. And I'm just gonna go along with the flow and how my mind's thinking. I just want to get videos. I have my plan for today is to film the videos, get on my work. You know, can't do that if I'm sitting writing. I do not know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm gonna stop. So I'm gonna quickly start with my YouTube journey as well, and then give you my tips because I like talking about myself. Sorry, I do care, I promise, but I do like to talk about myself sometimes. Who doesn't? But anyway, I started YouTube in my first year of uni, just out of like a trial thing. Like, I remember I started once, I didn't upload a video. I was going to. The week before I actually started doing YouTube, I filmed a vlog as my first video. Didn't like it, felt too too self-conscious, so I just said no to it. Was like, bye, that's not happening, that's not going up anywhere for people to see. I deleted all the footage, so I can't even look back at it. And then I started one week in first year, just thought, so why not? And I think if I look back at my introduction video, which has like over 100 views, but if I look back at that video, I'm like, I was so awkward and quiet. Like, I remember when I first started filming videos in halls, because I was in halls at that point, I spoke so quietly because one, the walls were paper thin, so everyone could hear everything, and I was too scared for my whole flat to hear me vlog. But like, I was like, what is the point of caring? They ain't gonna judge me. People don't judge about it. They just get on with it. But I started, was very shy, and over the year I grew in confidence, and then I met a group of friends who accepted me for it, and it made it even better. And then by second year I was more into it because I got used to it, and like then I started properly like weekly vlogging with the university vlogs and stuff. I actually really got into it, and I had a blog, got interested in doing that, and I moved onto YouTube. I just felt more comfortable on YouTube. Not comfortable, but like I found it easier. I actually take forever to like edit a blog post. I've been writing one since like June. I haven't finished it yet because I just don't have motivation to write, so it's more I have motivation to sit and talk. I also did it because the reason I started vlogging more than just doing normal videos was I wanted to document my uni journey, and I didn't I was kind of gutted I didn't start before when I started uni, because it would have been great to see from the day I moved in to halls to the day I graduate, if that makes sense. But I've accepted that I didn't do that, and I've accepted that I've got it from the February, March of first year. So, you know, I've still got the document on my first year of uni to when I graduate, and it's going to be great. I love to do that, so that is why I chose to do it. I've realised my laptop is on, and probably you're going to hear that, but oh well. So, my tips for YouTube, first of all, is when you first start, don't go out and think about buying an expensive camera. I have been doing YouTube since first year, which is basically 2 years ago, and I have been using my phone since the day I started to film. And just because, you know, you see all these like fancy YouTubers who made it successful with big cameras and like Canon G7X for vlogging cameras, that's great. But like if you're just starting out and you don't know where it's gonna go, I don't see the point of spending so much money on a camera. What if you start doing it and you decide you don't want to do it? Honestly, I say maybe think about investing in it in the future, maybe start saving for it, like so you can see if you're gonna want to continue this in the long run. Maybe not in the long run, but like you want to continue in the next few years, that it's gonna be worth buying a camera. Unless you're doing it for like photography reasons as well, maybe not, maybe different matter, but personally, I do not see anything wrong with filming on your phone. I have an iPhone 8 now, but I used to film on my iPhone 6S, this little phone. I can still keep it handy just in case I want to do like screen records and stuff. This phone really works in handy, and it's just nice to have a spare phone, I guess. I don't see a problem with using your phone to film. It is as good as a camera, and it is good to start off small. I'll give you an example. I watched Anastasia Kingsnorth since probably when I was like 17. So she was quite young starting, and she was filming on her iPad and editing on her iPad. She didn't have a camera when she first started, and look at her now. She's got a massive camera, she's got a massive audience, but she started off with the basics. You don't, like, that's kind of proof for you. When you start off, you do not need to go invest in a camera. Obviously, like, maybe in the future it will obviously be better quality, but it isn't always worth buying it when you first start. Next thing I think is I personally don't think you should set yourself a set niche of where you fit in, because sometimes you might want to do beauty, sometimes you might want to do lifestyle, sometimes you might want to do fashion. It's alright to be all over the place. I started with like doing makeup, not really makeup, but I did a few like chatty get rid of me, is like my makeup routine, but I also did like university vlogs and like lifestyle vlogs kind of thing, and like it really depends. And I did a gaming video, one gaming video, but I did one, it was a basic game on the phone, but still, and I've done a couple of covers on my channel. It's really how you want to do it. Like, it isn't anyone else's channel but yours, and the thing you've got to think about is put stuff up you're happy with, not what you think other people are going to be happy with, because if you're not happy with it, you're not going to put the effort into it, and then you're going to be like, oh, well, if people like it, it's whatever, it's cool, but if they don't like it, I might take it down. I haven't taken a video down yet because I like all the videos I've done, but as soon as you start doing it because you've seen other people on YouTube doing it and you think, oh, that's going to get views, that's the last thing to do. I think the biggest tip you should take away from this is don't do YouTube for the views or anything, like all the subscribers. Trust me, if you look at your subscribers and look at it and you're like, oh, it's not coming up, you're going to get yourself disheartened and you're not going to want to do it, especially when you're starting off, because you see a lot of people who might have just started off at the same time as you and got more subscribers than you, or you see a lot of people with these like massive amount of subscribers and they do the same kind of videos as you've done, but you're getting like 2 views or 10 views and like you've got 10 subscribers. Having having a subscriber is better than not having, is as good as having 1,000. I think the way you've got to see it is you'd rather have people who are going to watch your stuff than people who are just going to be subscribed to you for the sake of being subscribed to you, because that is just not really the greatest thing, I guess. I don't know. Another tip I say is find an editing software you are comfortable with. I started editing on Windows Movie Maker, and to be fair, it did the job for me. My computer I used to do it on decided to give me green screen for a bit, so I didn't have anything to edit on. So I started using iMovie on my phone and then sending it to my computer. like sending it to myself via email so I could save it on my computer to upload. And then I got a new laptop, and it's like Windows 10, it doesn't come with Windows Movie Maker on, and I couldn't find a way to download it, so I just decided to look up a good one. And I was watching the day before, I remember it was the day before my student loan came in January, and I was like Googling and YouTubing some good tutorials for certain, like for different movie editing software, because originally I was going to get a MacBook, then I decided just to go for a normal Windows computer, because I was like, I don't want to spend like £800 to £1,000 on a computer, because is it really worth it? So I decided to spend money on, I looked up on YouTube and found a good YouTuber who helps with like tutorials for loads of different editing softwares, and she was doing Movavi, and I looked at it and I was like, it didn't look too hard, but it looked a bit more better than Windows, like a bit more advanced than Movie Maker. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. And I learned how to use it very quickly by watching tutorials, and I feel so much like comfortable with it. But do not just do not just pick a movie software editing site just because, or software even, just because everyone else is using it. Because I can tell you, you've got to be comfortable with it, and you've got to be willing to learn if you're going to get one of those ones that all the big YouTubers are using, because they all very complicated. I luckily had a little bit of experience at college doing video editing. I kind of know how to use softwares, but not much. And I love computers, but I get so frustrated when I can't get something right, so it's not great. The next thing I say is, when you start a channel and you start making YouTube videos, use social media as a platform to kind of promote your videos, because you've got another way of getting it out is by going on Twitter. I find Twitter the best way to get it out. I don't really like doing it on my Instagram. I have a separate Instagram for my blog and YouTube for a reason, because I don't want everyone I know to know I have a YouTube channel, or I don't want everyone to watch it, and most people don't know I have it, so it's great, especially people from home, but that's just reasons. The only people from home who know about it are my really close friends who they know about it. But I'm always very shy to like share it with everyone, so I don't use Snapchat and I don't use my personal Instagram, even though you are able to follow my personal Instagram as well as my other one, but I don't use my personal Instagram to advertise my YouTube, if that makes sense. But so I use Twitter all the time, and over the nearly 2 years I've been doing it, I've made a group of friends who are also YouTubers, and I'm like talking to people, and it's great, because before I started, when I started YouTube, I didn't have many YouTube friends, and now I do. And it is a really good way just to get your content out there and for people to see that you've got content and you've got a channel. So that is something to keep in consideration when you're starting a channel, is that Twitter is a good thing. If you don't want your friends from home, and you've got friends from home on Twitter, and you don't want your friends from home or anywhere, like family or uni, and you've got all of your uni friends or whatever, and they're all on Twitter, and you don't want to make a new account. I know it's effort, but make a new account if you don't want everyone to see it. Like, it is a lot, because it helps. Like, trust me, having a Twitter account really does help. It is crazy, but it does. Another thing I say, and it's a big tip that every YouTuber will say, is be yourself. I think in first time I started, I did like not trying to be like anyone else, but I wasn't myself. Like, at the beginning of videos, when you hear me like do all these movements and stuff, like, and I say stuff and I don't really know what I'm talking about, that is me being me, because I get very flustered at little things and stuff. I'm just very jittery all the time, most of the time, and I'm not the best at speaking, so. But before I started, I tried my hardest, and I would always restart the intro if I knew it sounded really bad. And I remember when I first started, I wrote things down of what to say, because I didn't know what to say, so that's not being myself. Be yourself, honestly. If you're yourself when you come across yourself on the internet, it's fine. And like I said, don't pay attention to views. When you first start, it ain't going to be like you're going to have like 100 views and you're going to have 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't start like that. Look at me, I've been doing this for over a year. I'm only on 202 subscribers as I'm filming this. Doesn't get me down. It is nice to see your subscribers go up, but it's also just post videos, enjoy it. Like, I don't think anyone who has got it as a career has started it to the point of hoping it's their career and hoping that they're going to have like 1 million subscribers. They just do it and they enjoy it, and as they go up they're going, oh, this could be a career, and then it gets exciting for them. But it is the most important thing to do is just be motivated, keep yourself motivated for reasons you want to do it. It's cold now, I don't know why I'm drinking that. One thing I do say is, when I say keep yourself motivated, remember when you're filming videos, when it gets down the line, remember why you started it. And also do not force yourself to get videos up. Something my friend said to me the other day, she would rather see a good video that might have not been up on a schedule you have, but see a good video than see one that's rushed just to get a video up, which is very, very good point. Remember why you started, do not force yourself to get a video up, but also if you want to keep yourself motivated, just remember the reasons you started. Try and think of ideas either out of the box. For me, if I want to do uni videos, I kind of look at other people's like uni videos and it inspires me, but I never copy it, if it makes sense. There's some things that are like the logical things, are the basic ones, like room tours. When you move into a new house, like when you move into a new uni place, most uni students will do a room tour. You see moving vlogs, they do room tours as well. It is a normal thing to do for a uni student. That I wouldn't say is copying, it's just logical. Personally, a lot of people do it. It's a normal thing to do, and I don't see it as a bad thing. Like, I love to watch other people's uni room tours. I love watching it, it's very inspiring. I love watching people's moving vlogs. I love it. So like when I'm moving home, I probably won't vlog that because I don't want to move back home. But I am planning, like I've said this a lot of the time, I am planning to try and move out of home not as quick as possible, because it isn't going to be work out like that, but as soon as I can, because I personally don't want to be living back home. And once I do, I will be doing moving out tour videos. You'll get all that. So it's like normal things for people to do when they're moving out. It's an exciting time for them. They're going to share it. That is something personal, and people actually like to see the personal things. And actually, my most popular vlog is my moving vlog to this house I'm in right now. So, but yeah, I think they are all my tips. If any other YouTubers are watching this and have other tips, feel free to leave them in the comments below, because I'm sure it'll be helpful for other people as well. One thing I do say is do not be afraid to start a channel. Like, it is scary at first, but honestly don't be afraid, because the more you learn, when you start, the more exciting it is. It's a big thing, but it's an exciting thing, and it's fun. And you get you start making yourself part of a community of other people and other YouTubers, and it's great, and I love it. But anyway, that is the end of my video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a few thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again soon with another video.